Hey guys, welcome back to another episode with John Stone and the Balsan Group. Today, we're here with Greg Coppola and his Greg Coppola Senior. And here is an amazing project I can't wait to tell you a little about. Can you guys tell me what was originally here and who installed it?
So here we had a McPeak 400,000 BTU hot water boiler with 3 zones, installed 1960-ish, installed by my grandfather. Really old, really big beast, super inefficient. Came in a couple weeks ago, did a carbon monoxide test on a combustion check, and it was leaking carbon monoxide, so we had to shut it down, and here we are now installing 2 new twin boilers.
So tell me why you went from a 300,000 BTU to a twinning system.
First of all, with the old boiler, it's oversized. They oversized everything back in the 60s and 70s and even 80s and 90s. Did a heat loss in the house, and it came in right around 300,000. So we were able to put 2 140,000 BTU boilers in, or one 300,000 BTU boiler in. Looked at all the piping, saw there was a lot of water, and realized that condensing boilers weren't really the thing for this. So came up the best way to save the guy energy is to put 2 twin boilers in, and use a Tango 70002 staging control and stage each boiler, and they'll run as needed. So one boiler could be running on a mild day, or on a cold night both boilers will be running to keep up with the heat load.
And you were telling me a little bit about the return. How wide is that return?
That loop right there coming off, that's a 4-inch main coming back.
So you have 4-inch mains coming back, and then what are the supplies?
The 2.5 supplies. We were able to do our piping, near boiler piping, 1.5 inches, and feed our zones to our zone feeds to 1.25 inches, and our returns are 1.5 inches.
Which is pretty unique and really powerful, especially as we're working with this new Tango zone switching relay, which is really powerful, and it's able to help them kind of be the skeleton to it. It isn't necessarily the brains, but it helps control which pump comes on at which time. That way, trying to increase the efficiency for the total system. And Greg, tell me about some of the products you didn't grow up using and now what you're using.
Well, when I got into the industry with my father, he used Wall McLean, which we ripped out of here. There used to be a big Wall McLean here, and we used to always use Wall McLean. But as time went on, we switched over to Crown. Crown became very competitive, and it's a good boiler, great boiler.
Made in Philly.
Yeah, and we can get parts in Philly. You could get them within the day. So we went with Crown with this job here, and it's a great boiler.
And so the U.S. Boiler actually makes a lot of the parts in Lancaster, and then more of them are assembled and put together in Philadelphia.
Yep.
So it's totally USA made. It's even Pennsylvania made, Philly made, which we're proud. I mean, check out the hat of the Eagles. Go Birds, right? And just tell me what it's been like being 3 generations of plumbers and HVAC.
Well, it's actually my grandfather was a plumber.
Okay.
My father's father, and he was a plumber back in like 1928, and he never had a truck or a car. He used to get on the trolley car with his tool bag and go to different jobs around the neighborhood. And then my father came into the business, and he had a brother. There was 2 brothers, my father and his brother, and they became 2 separate businesses later.
Okay.
And then we fall under my father's business.
So it's 4 generations.
Actually 4 generations, yeah, if you want to include my grandfather back in 1928.
Wow. And do you hope that your son will
Hopefully, I got 2 of them.
pick up the trade?
Yeah, you never know.
It would be nice, yes, yeah.
I can't imagine what they'll be using then, but
Yeah. Who knows if it will be Pro Press or if it will be 007Es or what kind of motors and pumps we're going to be using.
ECM motors will be a thing of the past by then.
Yeah. They'll be in the next stage, ECM. But John Stone and the Balsan Group really thanks you guys for coming out. We really appreciate working with multi-generational plumbers and doing amazing work like this. Doing things that are efficient, moving towards the future with a twinning system, making sure that they have the heat capacity that they need to make sure that this household stays warm for many years and for many generations. So thanks so much for joining us. Check us out on YouTube and on Instagram. We'll see you soon.